Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Boxing Fan Show. It's Mac here, and we're here with Tez. You right, Tez?
So, Paul.
Good. So we've seen a fantastic weekend of boxing, and female boxing is getting more and more spotlight. We know that a lot of promoters are getting involved in all of it now, all the promoters, and I think it's absolutely fantastic that there's some women with real pedigree coming through. Not just a few bits and pieces, but real boxing going on and some real fighting. And no one better at the top of the tree than Clarissa Shields. We know what she's about. We know she lost at the MMA or UFC, whatever it was. But and as far as boxing, undisputed. She's only lost once ever in her whole amateur and professional career to Savannah Marshall. Now, Savannah Marshall was there at the fight, but Clarissa Shields was fighting and doing her UK debut. And it was a pretty clean fight. So look, it was one of the undercards to you, Junior, and Williams. What did you make of this fight?
She battled for depth. She that was called Cousin or something. She got
Cousin, yeah.
I'll tell you what, out of a line though, mate. You know what? I'll say I got to give her credit. I'll say she obviously she gave everything she had, didn't she? You know what I mean? But she was well outclassed, wasn't she? That was I'll say you're gonna get. Me mate said you got to give her that though. She wouldn't give it up, was she? She gave everything she had.
Fair play to her. I mean, as you said, I mean, look, Cousin was undefeated, great record. We know what Clarissa Shields about. She's not a knockout artist, but she's a clean fighter. She boxes. She's a gold medalist at the Olympics. She's pretty much won everything a woman can win at her weight. She's undisputed, undefeated at middleweight. So, like you said, she was the Cousin was completely outclassed. Now, the fight we'll see a bit of the fight now, but what I'd like to talk about is the Savannah Marshall situation. So, obviously, we're going to see a little bit of this. But what's your thoughts on Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields' styles?
I think that Savannah Marshall just destroy her.
Yeah. And why do you think
that? Power. I'll say she'd have took her out, I reckon, first, second round. Should have steamed in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you don't, and so you think she'll win easily?
I think she will, yeah. I think she'll be all over.
Yeah. So you think the power will win over Shields, will beat Shields?
Yeah, I think she'll be all over like a rash. I said she bangs like a mule as well, doesn't she?
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting one. So, like you said, Clarissa Shields is a boxer and Savannah Marshall is a puncher. So, my question to you is, we've seen how many punches. Well, we're going to talk about the Williams fight in a bit, but we've seen the puncher. Not well, even with AJ, we see the puncher doesn't win. Even look at Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. We've seen several fights recently at all levels where the puncher doesn't win. So my question back to you is, does the puncher really win against the boxer?
Well, she's gonna have to, don't forget though, that Clarissa Shields is going to be proper on the ball, isn't she? Because obviously, if she connects, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But she's already got overrun in her head. She thinks she already, you know what I mean. She'll think, well, she's already beat me. So she's going to have to be. I can't wait for that 5 minutes, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. I mean, it's the top of the range stuff. We're going to see Savannah Marshall anyway next month. But I know everybody probably in the UK thinks that Savannah Marshall will win just because she's got the height and the power. But yeah. I've got a feeling Clarissa Shields will do it, and I'll tell you why. Clarissa Shields has got Mayweather in her camp. Two things. Clarissa Shields got Mayweather in her camp. Mayweather has fought against people so much stronger than him. Canelo, when he was young and powerful. Everyone thought that Mayweather was going to lose 100%. And there's other people as well he's fought. Ricky Hatton as well was amazing. Punch, everything like that. And yeah, they all came a cropper. And I think that Clarissa Shields with Mayweather, she's got the keys to, being incredibly good at defensive. Obviously, Mayweather's the best defensive fighter ever. So that's the first thing. Secondly, it's all about points. And that's what Mayweather, she's always been about points as well. I'm not saying she's not. Clarissa Shields, regardless of Mayweather, but she's gonna hit accurately. Savannah Marshall is a puncher. She will try and punch her. But I don't think Clarissa Shields will allow her to get that close. I think Clarissa Shields will move and move. What she's doing here, she won't do with Clarissa Shields. She won't be trying to prowl her down. She'll let Clarissa Shields come to her and counterpunch her. That's my thoughts on it. What do you think?
I don't know. I think there's bad blood there now. But that's Marshall's going to go in for a kill, steep into it.
It's a good one. I love it. I love it, and it's good that we're both, not 100 on this. And yeah, so look, you'll go for Savannah Marshall. I'll go for Clarissa Shields. You say Savannah Marshall KO in 2 rounds?
No, I think I've got a bit longer, maybe 5th, 6th.
Okay.
But obviously, like the girl
okay.
The one, this one from Saturday. Obviously, I think that Savannah Marshall stopped her.
Oh definitely. Yeah, without shadow of a doubt. Look, Clarissa Shields is not a knockout artist, but neither is Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's the reality of the situation. You don't have to be a knockout artist to win those. Neither is Mayweather, for that matter. I can't remember I think the last knockout that I can remember him having was Ricky Hatton. After that, he didn't really knock out anybody. Anybody.
What was he called? That was a bit.
Maybe one more, but that's it. Who? Oh yeah, he would knocked out one more. Yeah, but that was a sucker punch, really. Let's be honest.
It was a bit bang.
Yeah, I suppose that's why they always say, guard yourself at all times. It was hilarious, really. That was a comedy fight because obviously the ref was talking and then he just stood up and just gave him a little combo and put him down. It was quite funny.
You should have been
but yeah, I know. Good night. See you later. Thanks for the memories. Yeah, so I think Savannah Marshall will blow herself out. I think she's gonna go for it, like you said, blow herself out. And I think Clarissa Shields will just get the points. And so I'm going to go Clarissa Shield on points. It's going to go the full 12, whatever they do. The problem with the fights as well, this is my problem with the women's game as well, which needs to change really. It's 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
If it was 3-minute rounds, I'm telling you now, Clarissa Shields will win easily. I think Clarissa Shields actually get the TKO. Because Clarissa Shields' game is built for the longer rounds. I think if it was longer rounds, she'd have knocked this woman out as well. I think the thing about it, she takes time to build up. And then that last, if you had an extra minute, she'll put you down. But because there's such short rounds, build up. Obviously, Savannah Marshall just straight in, bam, 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 bam. Clarissa Shields is very much touch, bam, few combos, bam. Feel you out, bam. And she's very tactical. So she needs those 3. That's why obviously Mayweather was absolutely clinical, because 3 rounds is quite a long time.
Yeah.
But in the women's game, they don't do that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But so yeah, it's good. I'm glad that we're on a different page on this. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the reality of the situation. It should happen hopefully this year in the summer. Obviously, Savannah Marshall's got to fight next month and win. I'm sure, no doubt that. Yeah, wherever she's fighting, Savannah Marshall's fighting somebody, and then their fight should happen pretty quickly after that. I think. Look, without a shadow of a doubt, I think it's the women's fight of the year. So let's see what happens. But yeah, thanks for your thoughts on that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So look, let us know your thoughts on who you think is going to win out of the women. Savannah Marshall, unbeaten, the only person as well to beat Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields, undisputed, undefeated, middleweight gold medalist. Only one loss in a whole career in boxing, and that was to the lady next to Savannah Marshall. They had a huge argument on the weekend after the fight. all about disrespect, blah blah blah. But it's gonna be great. So let us know.
Maybe Laffy said that. I'd have knocked her out.
Yeah. I thought they were going to come to blows. It was a crazy argument. It was crazy. It was crazy. If you haven't seen it, make sure you watch it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching the Boxing Fan Show.